5-minute micro lecture is going to demonstrate the key concept of responsible management, focusing on corporate social responsibility in the 21st century. First, we are going to focus on what are responsible management and CSR, and also why are they relevant in the 21st century. Then we are going to move on the theories such as triple bottom line, stakeholder and shareholder theory, and evidence them with relevant business examples. At the end, we are going to make a conclusion leading back to the introduction, and we are going to mention also what could happen without CSR in the 21st century.
Responsible management means putting revenue opportunities while taking care of the environment and people that the company operates with. CSR refers to a company linking itself with ethical values, transparency, employee relations, compliance with legal requirements, and overall respect for communities in which they operate. CSR is important nowadays as it promotes a sustainable, balanced business model where it develops the achievements and creates an economic paternalism, providing funding and skills for the future.
Nature and relevance of CSR. Hermes is a good example for how organizations can operate unethically and irresponsibly. Hermes focuses only on the enormous profit making without any value. Lone Star and Padanga crocodile farms belong to the same French company called Hermes. Without any ethical value, the company kills more than 80,000 crocodiles and alligators each year. People who buy luxury items which are made of skin suffer the whole industry, which harvests animals in terrible circumstances.
John Ecklington's theory of triple bottom line, which is about people, planet and profit, seeks to broaden the focus on the financial bottom line by business to include social and environmental issues to measure the cost of doing business. In 2014, the Observer's Ethical Award winner was Lush. The natural cosmetic company is operating by high ethical principles such as fighting animal testing as well as using organic materials in their products. Also, Lush's main purpose are sustainability, eco-friendly operating, and a responsibility for people and planet.
Shareholder theory. This theory was originally proposed by Milton Friedman, and it states that the sole responsibility of business is to increase profits. It is based on the premise that management are hired as agents as shareholders to run the company for their benefit, and therefore they are legally and morally obligated to serve their interests. Primark is a good example for how businesses use drilling out of the workforce. According to the BBC, the factory workers making clothes designed for fashion chain Primark work up to 12 hours a day, £3.50 an hour.
The stakeholder theory. A stakeholder is any person or group which can affect or be affected by the actions of a business. Stakeholder theory states that a company owes responsibility to a wider group of stakeholders other than just shareholders. Edward Freeman, the original proposer of the stakeholder theory, recognized it as an important element of corporate social responsibility. IKEA is one of multinational companies which operate with a good CSR policy. The company incorporates its sustainable efforts into day-to-day business and support initiatives that benefit children, poverty and the environment by several different activities, such as giving €1 after each soft toy is sold to develop education across 30 countries.
Overall, CSR is all the rage among brands today. Companies need to be aware of their socially and ethically responsible for their activity through corporate social responsibility. There are several business strategies that companies can use in the 21st century. Without CSR, the world would face lots of important issues, such as increased pollution with no consideration of environment, increased exploitation, and therefore increased poverty as employees are not getting paid as cheaper products.